automatically. Okay. And that's nice. Alright. Sound test. Okay. Sorry, apologies for the background noise as you hear behind you. Okay. Okay, looks like sound is good. Alright. Well, okay. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Alright. Salutations. I swear. One of these days I'm going to, I don't know, perhaps just stick with hi or hello. Yes. Either way, in either case, welcome, space sages, mages, and spirits. We are, of course, taking a tale right back into a prominent story that has a intricate influence of human civilization here back in the day, back in a certain time period, where, of course, it was established as a bit of a conflict between man versus God. So, we'll be continuing on from our little watch along here. Fate's Grand Order of the Absolute Demonic Front for episodes 5 to 8. So, a little bit of a synopsis before we proceed. Going based on a little bit of a memory here. Starting from the first episode, we find that the Chaldea organization had been going through some constructive operations attempting to infuse potential hosts or vessels with prominent spirits. This is all in due course to a necessity to filling out an operation for acquiring many of the, let's see, what was it called? Holy Grails. Holy Grails that are being held in different singularities. These are, of course, subjected to being witnessed or observed through different eras and places in time. So, what with the final Holy Grail being housed in the very early ages of civilization, it is under the, let's see, it's under the what would you call it? You would call it not exactly supervision. It's more so a property of King Gilgamesh, whom is, of course, established as a ruler of Uruk. So, with this, they, of course, travel back to this time. Now, in episode 2, they managed to become successful in reaching the appropriate time. The place, however, due to some abnormalities in the atmosphere and the mana flow, they had gone off course a fair amount. But they were, of course, encountered by an individual, well, several individuals actually. The first being a goddess called Ishtar, whom has some loose, indirect ties with Gilgamesh, is what if we would come to find out later on. The next would be Enkidu, whom is established as Gilgamesh's best friend. So, with this encounter, Enkidu, of course, takes it upon himself to escort the party. That is, let's see, the guy's name, yeah, starts with Fuji. Fujimaru. The first time I actually remembered it. Nice. Okay, so Enkidu decides to escort the party of Fujimaru and Mash to the city of Uruk. Along that way, they encounter two other individuals as well. One whom is, of course, established and well known as the primary anomaly of sorts, if I could be excused for lack of a better word to describe him. Nonetheless, this individual would be, would of course call himself Merlin. He is, however, just a shade of the actual man himself. Still a rather powerful individual nonetheless. And then, along with his companion, Anna. Mysterious, mysterious girl with not really much of a past. With that being said, they happen to go upon a little bit of an exchange, catching upon a fair bit of truth that was, of course, hidden to the party of Fujimaru and Mash. Merlin, of course, stating that Enkidu had long since died. So, that being said, they went through a bit of an exchange before escaping from the clutches of a potential trap. Then, on to episode 3, where it is that they acquire their introduction with Lord Gilgamesh, hoping to see if the king at this time would give leeway upon the urgency of their mission. King Gilgamesh has, of course, other plans, though, and made a bit of a swift rejection to their request for the Grail itself. But on some conditions that he did imply upon them, he did grant them a place of lodging and some food, so long as they, of course, make use of giving themselves a good impression to provide for King Gilgamesh upon their next visit. So within episode 3, it is, of course, Fujimaru's party conducting many tasks here and there, putting in as much work and effort for the sake of this mission. And after some time, they, of course, are granted an audience with King Gilgamesh and are given the request to seek out some city in order to provide a fair bit of aid. I think the city was called Uma. Well, Then, with episode 4, they proceed forward, trading along the marshes, and along the way, they meet an unusual individual whom is rather ridiculously strong, known as the Jaguar King. With that little encounter brought to a swift end, they then, of course, reach their destination. And to the party's surprise, they find that upon the villagers' insistence, there was, of course, no need for an evacuation. However, some things, of course, didn't seem to add up as it turned out to be. Seeing as how, with the observation from some of the members, it appears that there were a dwindling number of men or males in the village itself. So they had come to find out, based on this um, little deduction. It is that there's a necessity for sacrifices to be made, for all of the men to be put to work in some unusual region. For what purpose? Who knows at this moment. But as they were, of course, continuing to press on the investigation further, they were encountered by Jaguar King once again, and thus a conflict had ensued. The conflict, it appears that they were proving to be absolutely no match for the Jaguar King. So to prevent any casualties, Fujimaru decided to make a tactical retreat in order to acquire a more suitable plan. And I suppose that would, of course, conclude the overall summary for the first 4 episodes. Okay. With that in mind, I think we can, of course, proceed on with the next episode. All right. Let's see. Equals up. That's definitely a sudden surprise to see that the king had come so far from his throne to the very lodge that the Fujimaru team had been housing in. Oh, that's quite an honor. That's quite an honor to receive a request personally from the king himself. Hmm. Mm-hmm. It's actually quite amazing how technologically advanced that they decided to put all of their efforts into for the sake of the situation. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Hmm. Let's see. So far, with the parties in question, I would say, without a doubt, I've always liked Mash. She's very resourceful and reliant, and Anna appears to be a little bit of a wild card, which I very much enjoy. Oh, hmm. So it appears that the city itself, the kingdom of Uruk, are far from the actual resource of water. That's a bit of a shock to see that Gilgamesh is also accompanying them. The very radiance and recognition of Gilgamesh himself. Many of the people acknowledge his presence very much, stopping whatever it is that they're doing to view of him. That's quite pleasing. He recognizes and acknowledges all of their presence and insists, or rather encourages them to continue on with their daily lives for the betterment of the kingdom itself. That's quite a praise. Just a minute. Poor Shidori. Hmm. He is a man of a kingdom. He does pretty much whatever the hell he wants. Implementing with a tale of humor. One that will, of course, make his gut battle with laughter. Mm-hmm. Mm. He was gauging them a bit more based on details of their stories and what they have encountered and gone through the entire time being together there. Mm. Oh, is he sharing us tale of story of him and Enkidu's adventures? Or perhaps it would be of his final adventure of seeking the a treasure that was stated to provide, what was it, immortal life? Hmm. King Gilgamesh does things with a reason, man. Hmm. Going through some collection logistics. Is it that they were collecting some processings of resources such as sea salt? Or would it be that they were, of course, filtering the water for consuming drinking purposes? Hmm. No, I think it's the former. Hmm. A nice setting, being on the beach, kind of warm. I think it was late summer, around this time period. If I can recall correctly, I think it was like August. Hmm. Yet another accomplishment made for humanity. Hmm. What plagues her thoughts? Ah, she's contemplating what something that had happened in the past. Hmm. Many people, regardless of their thoughts, are driven by their convictions and feel that their own path is right. Yeah. That's rather fast. Mesh has some excellent mana detection skills. What do you want? What kind of trouble are you trying to deal now? Huh? This Enkidu is, of course, an imposter. He's in the gate of Babylon. She got hurt. Oh no, Bash! Bash, you got it! Whoo! Nice save. Nice save. That was dangerous. This is bad. Huh? Oh, nice intervention. Ultimate waste of energy. Oh, what will you do now, fake King Kidu? You fool. Oh, what's this? Are you losing your composure? Are some memories starting to flow back into you? Ha! Futile. Ah, he's definitely losing his composure. Indeed. Gilgamesh is considered a demigod. And Kiru's mother. Hmm. Oh. Don't get cocky. He had a brief moment of hesitation. Wow. Hmm. This does give me a little bit of familiarity with voodoo dolls, where you would have to require the a sample or essence from the targeted member and implement magic into affecting the targeted member, like such as cutting off a piece of hair or shedding off some form of DNA of sorts. Yeah, something definitely belonging to this false Enkidu that had him adopt the previous memories of the former Enkidu. Appears like he's going through a little bit of an internal conflict with himself. Hmm. A bit of history, though. Enkidu was originally created by the gods in order to kill off Gilgamesh. This is when, of course, Gilgamesh was in his younger days, a child at least. You certainly do got a one-track mind. So it really does acknowledge that he isn't the real Enkidu. I don't know if that's good or bad. At the very least, he isn't going to fall into any form of delusion. But at the same time, that does resolve him to finishing off his mission with killing the king. Hmm. Hmm. To be honest, with that exchange between him and Gilgamesh, I didn't think he would be considered that strong. Or rather, to have the strength or power to overshadow the king. Hmm. Tamate box. Hmm. Tamate box. Okay. Well, tamate. Okay. Let's see. So I imagine that when this new false Enkidu was created, he was given some of the memories of the former Enkidu that had passed away. I have to also commend Gilgamesh for um, proceeding forward with not hesitating to defend himself against his friend, and without any reminiscent thoughts or memories to hold him back, or rather to keep his blade sheath. He's rather wise today. Okay, episode 6. It goes on. Lord of Fertility. What are they conjuring? Wait, they conjured. They conjured Ishtar? Demonic beasts. Wait, her hair turned blonde. Trying to recall exactly what affinity goddess Ishtar possessed. If I can recall correctly, Ishtar was within her own capacity of doing favors so long as people pay the appropriate tribute to her. She was, of course, indeed very fond of valuables. A very Sorry, it's a little loud. Hold on. Let's see. So, she was very materialistic goddess. So, despite that, she would of course proceed with performing numerous acts as a result. For the within the value of the material or quote unquote sacrifice that she was given as tribute. Seems like the guards at the demonic front had endured yet another attack of siege from the demonic beasts. Hmm. Uh, Tablet of the future, huh? Wait, Ishtar? Wait, this is one of the neighboring countries. Wait, they all lost blood? Yet another city has fallen. Hmm. Hmm. Hannah certainly does have a thing for flowers. Ushi Wakamoto? Hmm. I think her name would be the most difficult to remember or recall. Hmm. Ushi is cute. Hmm. Keep your composure, Fushimaru. Mm. Fujimaru is in a time and place of civilization where he has heard many tales and legends of Ushi Wakamaru. That's, of course, the power of Ushi Wakamaru's existence, to be remembered even 1,000 years later, much like King Arthur as well, and of course King Gilgamesh. She's making a warrior oath. So this is definitely a wonderful setting for such an oath to take place within the night sky of solace setting. The place looks like a war zone. Uh, she's going to extreme lengths for the request that the people had asked her to do, to take care of the divine beast in exchange for those materials, gems, gold, whatever, anything that has some intricate value. Oh, it's not good to remind her of things that she is not really displeased pleased with. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Don't lose that drive, Fujimaru. Oh, not Persian. There's definitely a presence here. But you got placed into a dimension out of nowhere. Oh, the living dead. Yeah, they are question. They ask questions and can speak the natural language, but so they're guards. Oh yes, that is the mysterious man that they had encountered in the back alleys of Uruk. Okay, noteworthy message then. Zyusu. Hmm. Oh, Nash. That's good. The Tablet of Destinies. So it was located in the underworld. That's quite a hmm. Well, can you blame the villagers? You did indeed destroy quite a great deal of their property. Is that a sense of compassion I see? Come on! You gotta mesh! Watch out! Yeah, that is a pretty dirty tactic to make use of your ability to fly to dodge and prevent any form of retaliation. I think it's going for a bait. Got her. Ooh, ooh, that was solid. So something about dawn and dusk affects her vitality. Mm-hmm. So there was a point in time there that three of them were raging war or conflict amongst each other. Oh, the dead are rising. What a nice guy. Definitely a very selfless individual, Fujimaru is. Ah, Ishtar. She, I suppose had returned the favor just as quick. Oh, oh, so at this point, I would say Ishtar being able to transform her personality, that is, of course, represented through her hair, has two functions. Is Ishtar with Ravenhair conducts, I suppose, requests based on her followers. Yeah. So Ishtar does requests based on her followers and acquires contribution based on what it is that they request of her. And if it's not, of course, of equal value, then she will, of course, take what is in their possession as as compensation to match whatever task that they ask of her. Hmm. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to make this a little bit of a part two. Um, gotta do a couple things here and there that had just I just have come to realize, unfortunately, as it is. Uh, so with that in mind, we'll of course continue on with 7 and 8 tomorrow. Okay, with that in mind, thank you for sticking around with me upon the return. If you enjoyed a little bit of this commentary and are interested in keeping up with the show, here, let me start with that. Then please feel free to subscribe, where I'll be doing a far more broadcasts in the future. Now that things are relatively clearing up a bit more as time goes on. With that, I bid thee matane till tomorrow, guys. We'll finish off where we left off from here.